What's up, nerd guys? Brian here at 3TR, and I got another basic episode of the Group's Questions where I answer all the questions that you guys have sent this week. So we're into them. The first question comes from Scarpino, and you want to know: is there any series that I really wanted to like but didn't? To be honest, no. Usually I'm pretty good at detecting things that I know I'm gonna like. I can't really think of anything that I've seen it, I thought it was going to be good, and then ended up being terrible as a series. I think I'm a pretty good judge when it comes to taste in terms of entertainment quality. So no. Next question comes from Gokusen. You want to know which protagonist from Mass Effect do I like better, Shepard or Scott Ryder? Shepard. I mean, he's a Spectre. He's just an overall badass. I mean, Scott Ryder's, he's all right, but he feels a little green for me. Shepard kind of always felt like he was a proper expert, so I would go Shepard. Next question comes from Matt Cruz. Who is my least favorite Dragon Ball Z character? Chaozu. I don't know, something about him I just don't like. I don't know, maybe the way he looks or, how irrelevant he's become. But yeah, I'm not really a fan of him. Next question comes from HydroGoBlood881, and you want to know if X-23 fought one of the Robins from Batman, which of them would stand the best chance and give her a challenge, maybe even defeat her in a fight? Oh. Well, I personally, okay, well, I would say Dick Grayson would easily be able to take X-23 out. You don't have to kill the person in order to beat him, you just have to subdue them, and I have no doubt that Dick Grayson would be able to subdue her. I mean, if he can deal with a raging animal like Damian Wayne, then I don't think he'll have any problems with X-23. Next question comes from Sidework136, and you want to know, what do I think of the Mass Effect patch for the character face animations? I think they're a step in the right direction. I definitely have noticed a major difference. We still have a long way to go. I mean, there's still several bugs and glitches, but I think after another 2 or maybe 3 more patches, I think Mass Effect technically will be the game that it should have been when it first released. Next question comes from Beall, and you want to know, have you ever thought of opening a Patreon? Not really. I have a job, so I make plenty of money on my own, and I really can't imagine any of you guys donating any money for no reason. I mean, I've seen people who use Patreons, and I just wouldn't know what to give back. You don't have to give me money to help out. I mean, just watching these videos is thank you enough. So, heck, if you really want to thank me for my content, just keep on watching. You don't really have to donate any money. Next question comes from JBet. You want to know, when do I think God of War for PlayStation 4 will be released? I heard a rumor that it could be released as late as sometime late this year, probably around the holiday season, which I can understand. If not, and it gets pushed back, then I can see it coming out maybe early next year. I think we'll definitely get it within the next year and a half for sure. Next question comes from SHINee Mega Gengart. You want to know, what are my opinions on the Darksiders? It's just a basic game. I don't really have much to say about it. I'm not really a Darksiders fan, so I don't really have much to say about it. I mean, I know it's got its fan base, but it's not really for me. Next question comes from Michael Beall, and you want to know, can I give an explanation as for why I dislike Telltale The Walking Dead? It's not that I don't like it. It's just I don't like how Telltale tells their games. I mean, they're basically just glorified point-and-click games, and so it's not just The Walking Dead in general. It's all their games, and I've just never been a Walking Dead fan. So, heck, if a Walking Dead game was ever made and it wasn't from them, I still wouldn't like it. I just don't like how they make their games. I know it's got its fan base, but it's just not for me. Next question comes from, I can't even pronounce this name, so I'm just going to leave it right here. And you want to know, in the Versus series, can Nita from Tokyo Ghoul versus Wolverine. No, I don't like mixing. I'm a video games person. I don't think I have it in me to venture off into animes or comic books. That is, there are other YouTubers that could handle that kind of stuff. Next question comes from Jonollen. You want to know, could any of the Mass Effect Andromeda characters be used in a Versus Series matchup? Possible. There's definitely enough information there. I know a friend of mine who's done Mass Effect characters, so I think you should ask him. I think there's a better chance that he would use a Mass Effect Andromeda character than I would. There's a much better chance. And that is all the questions for this episode. So I'd like to thank all of you guys for making this episode possible with your questions. If you guys have any more questions I couldn't answer in next week's episode, be sure to type them in the comments down below. But make sure you get them into me before next Wednesday, before I start filming the next episode. And like always, thank you guys for watching. You're awesome, and I'll see you next time.